So you want to hang gargantua here, right?
Uh-huh.
Hold this back like this. You know, Gray, I help you out a lot. I hang pictures for you. I put in dishwashers for you. I lug firewood up here sometimes for you.
You do?
I think maybe it's time you could help me with something.
Okay.
You remember Peter Gamble?
Uh-huh.
Peter and Tricia have bought an old house.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
they want us to help them renovate it.
That would be a lot of fun. Are you sure he's ready for me and all my color?
Oh, yeah.
I know Peter has some opinions.
Peter can be very opinionated.
If I can handle you, I can handle Peter. Let's straighten this picture up.
Yeah, it is straight.
I'm Gray. I'm a designer from the small town of Somerville. I love to bring color and life back to historic homes in the low country of South Carolina, but I couldn't do it alone.
We got a hole.
I've got Mike, whose thoughtfulness and craftsmanship adds a special touch to all of our projects. And my dad, Grumpy, is a GC.
Don't do it.
So I really rely on his 40 years of experience. I love what I do. I love having the opportunity to be creative and think outside of the box. I love surrounding myself with color, and I'm very fortunate that I have this great team of people supporting all of my wild ideas. Oh my gosh. Ta-da!
My God.
Wow.
So cool.
I love it.
Oh, man.
So, this will be entertaining, doing something for Peter.
We are going to the Gamble house. Dad, I feel like you need to give a little background about your relationship with Peter Gamble.
Well, Peter and I have been very close friends, longer than Gray's been on the planet. Well in excess of 40 years.
Whoa! Not well in excess.
But no, I've known him longer than I've known you.
And how would you say that you get along with Peter?
I get along great with Peter. If you were to walk up and listen to a conversation with Peter and myself, you'd say they're at each other's throats, but in fact, we're not. It's our own little language that we speak betwixt the two of us.
Hi, come in. How are you? Good, how are you?
Shoot.
Are you guys gonna hug?
No, we're not. We're not. Peter is a consummate craftsman. He's a boat builder, and he does beautiful work, and he's got a very keen eye. This is going to be a little treat to spar with you for a few months and have you do pretty much what I tell you have to do.
Looking forward to it, Joseph.
So, tell us about the house.
So a friend of ours, her mom passed away in the fall, and she wanted to sell it to somebody who would love it and restore it. And Peter and I saw that as a great opportunity, so that's where we're at.
So, when was the house built?
Around 1895 by a builder named Robert Proctor. He built this house and the house next door. They call them the twin sister houses.
How many square feet is it?
About 1,300 square feet. There's 2 bedrooms and 2.5 baths.
Okay. And what all are you hoping to get our help with?
Oh, we need help with a lot.
We'll just hand you our checkbook and you help yourself.
That sounds great. That sounds like you should have said that.
I know. Well, I'm the one in charge of the finances, so I don't know that we can quite do that. But we need a kitchen, and then the primary bedroom has an odd space that we're trying to figure out what to do with.
Okay. Since we're standing in this room right now, let's start here. I'm assuming it's the living room.
Yes.
What do you see yourself spending your time doing in here?
Entertaining me?
Yeah.
Entertaining you? Okay.
The kitchen is through there, and I think Peter and I both would like to take that wall down so it is all open in here.
These old houses were meant for each room to be its own space. So that's my only hang up.
How do you feel about that?
I'd like it to have its own space, but just bigger, if we can.
So
do
just maybe like a larger case opening.
that. No, just like all the way back to the kitchen wall.
Oh my gosh.
Believe it or not, they came up with that themselves. Just about family. How about when we get started with demolition in here, if we pull that sheetrock away from that wall and find that that wasn't historic, then it's fair game in my view. But it'd be worth taking a peek back there. Sometimes you find something that you'd like
Really
to
cool
use.
back there.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I can tell right out of the gate that the biggest fight that Peter and I are going to have is over this wall.
I don't think that's going to be a fight. It's just going to come down. There won't be any fighting about it. It's just going to happen.
If he tears down the drywall and finds that the wood is original, he will leave the wall. That is our compromise.
I would like to be somewhat elaborate with the finishes and furnishings in this room. And
You want to go all out in here?
The detailing in here.
Yeah.
Okay. So we can definitely add some nice finishes in here. We'll replace those windows, maybe restore the wainscoting, bring in some really fun colors on the walls and floors, and find some fun furniture. But I want to see what's on the other side of that wall. So shall we move into the kitchen?
Great.
And have a look in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. The ceiling has seen better days. I know I talk about fans a lot, but that is the teeniest little baby fan I've ever seen.
That's the silliest fan I've seen in my life.
Okay, so this is the wall that you want to lose some of.
Most of.
I see some tape over here. You're gonna use this wall for cabinetry?
The layout we're hoping to change, and I'm hoping that Joe's had some inspiration and can help us with the layout.
When the cabinet guys get here,
Okay.
I'm the cabinet guy. I'm right alongside you.
oh yeah, you. This is going to be a long 6 months.
I'd love to see us incorporate some raw wood
Okay.
and maybe some indigo blue.
Refinishing the floors?
Well, I was hoping you could do some spectacular floor finish. Painted is one option, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay. It's not the greatest. And it's not original.
Right.
So takeaways are lose everything from here up. Do something different with the floors. Work on a cabinetry plan. We're gonna lean into natural wood tones, incorporate some indigo, and then we'll go from there. So I feel like we have a good handle on the kitchen. What is the next room? I'm gonna take a look at.
It's the primary bedroom.
All right, let's go take a peeky.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
Well,
So this is an interesting shape.
And there's lots of controversy here about what we're gonna do.
Spill the tea.
So obviously this is like where the bathroom is, and then there's this open space that Peter would like to wall that off and make a laundry room. But I think that we just need to put a stackable in that closet where there's a water heater, and then make that like a sitting office space.
It's just an odd space. It's very long and it's very shallow. But let me get all this measured and let me play with it.
Okay.
Let's step into that bathroom and give that a look, because all these spaces they all tie together.
Peter was thinking walk-in shower where the washer dryer are.
I think I would think about flipping these things around. Instead of having the toilet there, have the toilet there, move this wall back this way, have the shower here, move the doorway over where it centers on the window, and then have that wall for vanity. And it'll just feel a whole lot bigger. It'll be a whole different space.
So it sounds like you need to sort of draw this space out.
I think we need to draw this space out, and then we'll see what we got.
So we can talk about it during the design consultation. Okay.
Well, I want to take you guys upstairs.
Okay, yeah.
All right,
Lead
cool.
the way. Oh my goodness.
Got some work to do in here.
This room's fun though. So what are we gonna use this room for?
This is gonna be the guest bedroom. So I'm thinking 2 twin beds there and a queen bed here.
And I'm assuming we're good with ripping the carpet up. It's a little dirty.
Oh, yes.
I feel like this is gonna be one of the coolest rooms in your house. This room screams, I wanna put wallpaper all over it.
to accentuate this space would drive me nuts.
We're gonna lean into it, and it's
Lean
gonna be
into it.
really cool.
You
Like-
just relax, Hondo.
All right, excited for
Be
it.
okay. Okay, so we're gonna have some twin beds here, queen bed here. Let's wallpaper the whole thing. We could put a dresser or something here, and maybe a couple against the closet walls, and we can use lamps.
Right.
All right, so that's it.
What about the
Okay,
outside?
so-
Are you in charge of that too?
Oh, we're gonna repaint?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Okay. Do you wanna go out there and take a peek? I don't know how it's gonna be working with both you and Peter, but Peter is going to be at the house working with his team. So he's obviously going to see the house in all of its stages. So this is gonna be uncharted territory for me. I'm kind of excited to see how it goes. I actually really do love the color. I think it suits the house really well.
Yeah, we're right back full circle to indigo.
Yeah, look at us. So let's put a fresh coat of paint and maybe get a new roof while we're at it, because this roof has definitely seen better days.
Oh man, let's doll it up.
Trisha's got family coming at the end of January. Trisha wants to be in the house in 6 months. We're going to get her in the house in 6 months.
All right, guys, we're going to get out of your hair and go find some air conditioning. But it was very good to see you.
All right, thank you
All right,
guys.
well, thanks for
We'll
coming.
talk to you soon.
Bye, guys.
So, Alberto, step one is to get this carpet up. Alberto and I started the demo upstairs, and we got a lot to do. We're removing all the bits and pieces of the prior renovation. We're in full swing.
There's a wall between the kitchen and the living room. Peter wants to open it, and I do not want to open it. Okay. This is the wall.
You want to see what's behind there?
Yeah, but very carefully. No, kick it.
Well, we got a hole. This is old wood. This is 1800s wood. You know, at some point, they added sheetrock over this wall, but this framing, in my opinion, has always been here.
I'm very excited. The infamous wall is in fact original to the house, which means that I get to keep the wall. You want to take the fireplace out?
I do not.
Oh no. What happened to the wall? Do you know about this?
I've seen it. And I think for them to have this be the living space they want it to be, I think the wall has to go.
Against what was surely his better judgment, Peter has taken down the wall.
I told him not to take that wall down.
The issue now that this creates is that I'm gonna have to rethink the design a little bit. Let's go look at the rest. All right. This is just such a weird space.
Well,
I feel
that's
like we
the
have
problem.
to figure out
I mean-
where do you put a bed? You need a closet, you need a laundry room. This room is going to be particularly hard, especially because there's not really an obvious place that will work to put a bed and have it look like it belongs there. But if anybody can do it, Grumpy can. You get the spatial stuff figured out. I'll start working on the design and the rest of the house.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, good to see you.
Come on in.
Thank you.
Hi, Peter. Did you miss me?
I have missed you.
I thought so. Today is the Gamble design consultation, and it makes me feel a little nervous because I know how my dad would be if I was going to throw a bunch of fun and color and whimsy into his house. And Peter, I just don't know how he's going to react to it. So we shall see. I'm excited you guys are here.
Yeah, your house is beautiful, Gray.
I appreciate it. Peter, you're not saying anything. Do you like my house?
Love the walls.
Gosh.
All right, well, Peter, as long as you're being sassy, let's start with where the wall used to be. Okay, so this is your kitchen. I know you're building the cabinet, so I'm excited to see a sample of the wood you want to use.
Well, that's awesome because I brought antique heart pine that I've been stashing for a project like
Look
this.
how pretty that is. If you'd be open to it, I feel like Mike would really love to help you build those cabinets.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
You're somebody he could probably really learn a lot from.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Okay, so I picked out this sort of muted green that I think pairs really nicely with the heart pine.
It looks very nice.
Okay. I would love to use this for the walls and the ceiling. You can have a sink here. We'll put your stove over here, maybe build you like a nice surround with tile. We've still got to figure out where to put a fridge, and then I also want to do a peninsula with a banquette off the back of it to give you guys some extra seating. We'll use this fabric on the cushions, and then this accent pillow. And then I thought we could do a little cafe curtain in this fabric, and that brings in the dark blue that you really like. Do you like that? Okay, good.
Yeah, great.
Okay. Let's talk about your floors.
Yes. What are we doing for the floor?
Well, we talked about doing a painted floor, and I thought it could be really fun if we did sort of a diamond pattern. So if you're good with that, that's something that we should for sure look into.
Cool.
Awesome.
That's gonna be cool.
That's gonna be very cool.
Yeah.
So we're feeling good here. Since this is all now one room, let's take a look at the living room.
Okay.
So because it's a continuation of the kitchen, I decided to use the same color theme on the walls and the ceiling, but I thought the sofas would be really nice if we did them in a blue with maybe a red piping. And then this fabric I pulled for like an ottoman or maybe some stools underneath the coffee table. We'll have a couple of chairs in the bay windows. Some art on the walls, obviously.
I like it.
I thought this would make a really nice pillow for the sofas, fill the fabric.
This is
If you have any nightmares about this, go ahead and switch it up.
What does that mean?
If you can't sleep at night because of these colors you're introducing,
You're worried about blue? Is that what you're telling me?
I
The blue?
think Trisha is.
Are you nervous about blue?
I'm not nervous at all. I think it's gonna look very pretty with the green.
You also have to remember there's gonna be knickknacks and art, and we're gonna pull in all the colors, I promise.
We're going down the right road with the other stuff. I'm worried about your couches.
You wanted blue in the kitchen anyhow. Peter, you know, you get your way all the time. Gray will make our house look pretty. This is gonna be nice.
Right.
Okay, moving on.
Exactly. All right, Gray, show us the next room.
Let's move into the primary bedroom.
All right.
This room has taken a major headache because of the way that it's shaped and because of all the windows, trying to figure out where on earth we're gonna put your bed.
Yes.
So this is where the door is currently. It goes into the bathroom. We're gonna move it around the corner into that little nook, which is gonna become your laundry room. And then this becomes the wall for your bed.
Okay, awesome. That's a great idea.
And we'll find a really pretty, ornate, antique bed. And then this is the color I picked for your walls. But we're gonna do picture molding so that there's some visual interest. And then maybe we do the pillow on the bed in that. For the curtains,
Oh,
I need you to
There's the deer
need you
and
to
the
have an open
bears.
mind, Peter. They're gonna be bunched up and pleated like this.
I like it.
we're all good. It's gonna be great.
It will be great.
Okay.
All right, Gray.
Could you just smile once? It would make me feel better.
Looks good, Gray.
So we have one room left, and that is that crazy upstairs space that I'm actually very excited about. So here is your upstairs bedroom. I knew that I wanted to wallpaper up there, but there's so many crazy angles that the challenge was finding a wallpaper that would work. But I found this that I think would be perfect. And then I picked this color for the trim work. And then for the floors, I'm gonna pick this green. How do you feel about that?
I like it.
Peter, you're the one that I'm most worried about.
So all the walls and ceilings are all wallpaper?
All wallpapered. Some twin beds here, queen bed here.
So what trim are we having?
It'll go around the windows, the baseboards, the doors.
Okay. We will give it a try, Gray.
Okay, that's what I like to hear.
It's very pretty.
Guys, we did it.
Good job. Good
High
job,
fives
Gray.
all around. That was better. Peter and Trisha were both way more open to all of my nutty ideas than I thought that they would be. And I feel like they're excited. And I'm excited. And who would have thunk it? Bye.
Peter!
Coming.
Holy smokes, man. Is this all yours?
That's really my wife's.
Your wife's. Good answer. We're here today at Peter's Boatyard. The toys that Peter has around here are just incredible. This is a workshop that I would die for. I work out of a carport.
We'll get you an application on the way out. I'm hoping to get together with you and
some repurpose of wood.
This wood that we took out of the house.
Very cool.
Yeah, so that's that famous wall that we tore down.
So what do you have in mind?
Kitchen cabinets.
Kitchen cabinets.
Yeah.
So giving it life back into your home is just one of the coolest things you could ever do.
Yep.
I like working with Peter because I've known Peter for 15, 16 years, and he's pretty good at this sort of stuff. I think it'll be cool just to see how he's making all these cabinets by hand. Smell that. Isn't that nuts?
Good stuff.
I mean, that is just ridiculous. This is heart pine, and you can't find this anymore. This is old.
We can plane one of the skinnier boards and have a look at our panels.
The amount of cabinets that he's building is ridiculous, and his time is running short, so I'm just here to help give him a hand getting some of this stuff done. That is really amazing.
No, I know. We've got a long haul ahead of us, but we'll be happy with the end result.
Yeah.
Now that we've checked out our material, we'll get started.
Construction is well underway at the Gamble House.
And your roof is going on, insulation's going in, wall paneling is being installed and being trimmed. Pete's been busy with the windows, I see.
Look at that! Peter has replaced and retrimmed all of the windows. The exterior of the house has been painted, and we're stopping by to talk with Peter about a few things, which should be a whole lot of fun because we are going to have all of the cooks in the kitchen.
It looks like a sailboat.
It's a little nautical. I like it.
Oh. That was not cool.
My God.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hey, welcome back.
Holy moly, it's looking good.
By the way, your dad's looking very festive. I wanted to acknowledge how pretty this sweater is. How about that for those doors?
I mean, come stand here, Dad. Peter has really surprised me in his openness to receiving color into his life and his home. I want you to stand in this doorway. Because this is what Peter wants.
Yes.
Just stand right there.
It's very, that.
Who could ask for
I'm
anything
sorry.
more?
Let me just look real quick.
That is right on the money.
Stand where Chelsea is. Look.
We've got a whole house to build here, and you guys are bogged down on the front door. I've spent all morning standing in the doorway this way or that so that everybody could judge what color the front door should be.
You shouldn't have dressed so sharp.
Well, I can't help it. I want you all to explain to me why it's a good idea to put the refrigerator in the hallway.
I don't.
We don't love it.
Yeah.
But there's no other spot for it. So as of right now, this is the location of the refrigerator.
I was vehemently opposed to putting the refrigerator there, and Peter and Chelsea trumped me.
It's awful.
I don't know if it was anyone's idea. It's just a very tiny space.
I know the answer
think
to
it was
this.
your idea.
It was your idea, and it's a brilliant idea.
There's really no other place to put the refrigerator other than this one spot. Let's just make this a very skinny door, and then we'll do a whole wall of cabinetry that goes
what
over the
would be
refrigerator.
awesome. How wide does this door have to be to code?
It wants to be at least 2'8".
We make that more
Whoa,
narrow.
whoa, whoa, give me that thing. Here's what you're trying to do.
Oh, that's much better.
Yes, it is.
So if we could put a shelf here,
So it doesn't just jet out, so that there's cabinetry that butts up to it.
so it'd feel more of like a built-in piece instead of just a floating refrigerator.
Once the bookshelves go up, it could end up being like a you
it-
pulled it off moment.
It won't, though.
I feel like this is very half glass empty of you.
No, it's not. It's very factual.
A lot of these little shotgun houses just have weird kitchen layouts because they don't really have the space for a modern kitchen.
Will you girls draw up the kind of a shelving unit that you think would look nice there?
Gray will be happy to.
Then maybe I can be at peace with it.
We've got a pretty good handle on the paint. I feel a little bit more hopeful about the refrigerator wall. Can you guys hug?
No, he's grumpying too hard today.
Not right now.
There's just a few months for when we need to finish this project, so we have got to get in gear.
Let's
It's cold
go.
in
Come
here.
on, he's being
Yeah,
grumpy.
let's go, kids. Looking forward to you seeing the interior here. A lot's gone on since we were here last.
Is it warm?
It's warm.
Thank
It is.
goodness.
It's warm.
It's freezing out here. Wow. Oh, that looks good.
Yeah.
The cabinets are looking good.
That's one of his great loves in life is woodworking, so he's good at it.
Yeah. We need to get countertops. So those need to get measured for. But let's talk about the living room.
Okay. Let's. So I see some of this floor has been sanded. So what's the finish going to be on these floors?
Peter wanted a painted floor. And then it's gonna go all the way through the kitchen.
I'm all over it.
So they're gonna come and do a diamond pattern that I found that I think will be really good. It'll go all the way through the kitchen, into the hall, and then transition into a floral design, but it'll just be around the border.
That's going to be painted as well? When they paint this floor, this thing's going to pop. It's going to be really, really visually stunning.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Well, the paint looks really good.
I think the paint looks great. I'm real happy with the beams and the ceiling.
Yeah.
You happy with the trim around the windows?
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah,
It's
I am.
perfect.
I think it looks great.
Can we go to the bedroom?
Well, let's go cross the threshold then.
Let's step right over that threshold. Don't trip on it. Watch out.
It's a transition. Reworking that bathroom worked out so well. This place desperately needed a bed wall, and now it's got one. So
Yeah.
that's good.
I see they're starting to
Oh.
sketch out where the picture molding is going to go. When does that happen?
I'm sure it'll happen pretty soon because they're getting ready for paint in here. So,
So paint
that'll
will
go
happen
up.
soon in here too.
That'll happen pretty quickly, I would think.
I feel like this project is moving along much more quickly than some of the other projects we've worked on. I feel like it's largely because of Peter.
Yeah. And he's doing a lot of
Yeah.
this work with his own.
He doesn't stop. We're about 6 weeks out, and there are a lot of things going on at the Gimple house.
Wainscoting has been going up in the primary bathroom and picture molding in the primary bedroom. So it's time for paint.
My favorite. Wow.
I love this house so much.
The paint is looking
Gosh.
amazing in the primary bedroom and bath, and all the tiles have arrived, and those are going to be installed really soon.
This is going to be a bonkers bathroom.
The tiles are being installed on the range hood. The built-ins are going in around the refrigerator. Not much can happen in the living room until the floors get painted, but the banquette has been completed.
Well, let's get to work.
Peter's still working on the cabinets in the kitchen, but he'll be done soon. So everything is coming together.
Love to see it.
Did you do all the routing, everything?
Yeah.
That is wild.
And just think that in weeks that's going to be installed, ready to go.
That'll be a pretty impressive feat.
Yes.
Ooh, that looks so pretty, all white. We're about 3 weeks away from our deadline, and Chelsea and I are meeting to talk about the wallpaper on the second floor. Okay,
I'm really excited about this wallpaper.
it has changed since the design consultation, so we just need to have a conversation and make some decisions. I know this is not what we picked originally.
Yeah, why did you change it?
I was thinking about that other wallpaper, and while I love it, I just feel like in a large scale like this, when there's gonna be a lot of it, I
We're gonna
feel
go bonkers.
like the pattern was too small. And because there's so many angles, the way that this paper is, it's gonna be very forgiving.
Agreed.
You know? And I can't believe Peter officially okayed it, but he has. It's gonna be bonkers.
I'm obsessed.
This new paper has so many nice colors in it that are really gonna help to tie in with the rest of the house. So now we're just going to need to pick new colors for the trim and the floor. I wanna do the floors yellow, like this color yellow.
I love it.
But for the trim, I wanna do something that sort of blends. It doesn't like stand out because there's already a lot going on. So maybe like somewhere in here with the greens.
I really love it. It's gonna be crazy. We should get some for my house.
I'm excited. I just really want this room to pop. I want this room to feel like something special. You know, you walk upstairs and it's like a fun surprise. Okay, let's take this downstairs and see if that green works for the trim color, if it's too light. Because then we would just want to continue the trim color.
Look at you.
Continuing the downstairs green into the trim in this room is really going to be our best bet. So I feel like we have a pretty good handle on what we're going to do up here now, which is good because we're days away from the Daughters of Paint getting started and they need to get going. So let's make sure that works. And then decision made. There's just a few weeks left and the wallpaper is starting to go up and the floors have been painted. So I am so excited. I have been so anxious and I just can't wait to see what it's looking like.
Oh my God.
Here. What are you doing? It looks like hardwood floors.
No, this is the back of your cabinet.
Oh, for the uppers in the kitchen?
Yeah, so
They're looking good.
specified hard pine backs.
So worth it.
All right, well, I'm gonna go inside.
Yeah, there's lots to see in there. You got wallpaper guys, floor painter girls. Have a look at that yellow floor. There's still time to change.
Or keep it.
Keep it.
Or keep it. All right.
Good luck, girls.
All right.
Go get them. Go get them.
Peter does not appear to be a fan of the yellow on the floor, which has me a little bit less excited to see it. But he's only put down one coat, so if it's as bad as he's making me feel like it is, there's still time to save it. Hi, honey. This was the lighter of the two colors, too. Yeah.
I wonder if we should repaint it.
Yeah.
Or not. It's great, Benko. Go for it. I'm sure you'll make it work. Don't forget, you're gonna have wild light fixtures, cool sconces.
I do think we could go like green, and before he does the second coat.
You're the color guru. Let's just see how your beautiful mind works.
Our options are either we paint the floor a softer shade of yellow. We could paint the trim color a little different, but I feel like the safest bet is just sort of muted green. All right, let's go downstairs and check on the paint.
Okay.
So problem solved-ish. This is so good. I love any time that we get to work with the Daughters of Paint because they add this extra layer of cool to a project.
So what we've got going on here is the purple is going to be these stripes in the background, and then these two colors
In the diamonds.
in the diamonds.
I love it. Good job, ladies.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
And we haven't done a floral border yet.
I'm excited about the border.
We're going to sit down tonight and work on that.
Well, you guys have a lot of work to do. We will get out of your hair so you can get started.
Okay.
I am so excited about this project. I feel like between myself, Chelsea, my dad, and Peter, it's been the perfect meeting of minds, you know, and as my dad would say, this house is going to sing.
Your favorite store.
They honestly might not let me back in here after the last time I bought all of the books. The Gamble house is really starting to come along, which means that it is time to do some shopping. Oh, I don't like this buggy. I have loads and loads of books that I need for this house, which means that we're going to Habitat for Humanity because that is my favorite place to go to source books. When looking at books, you just take off the cover and then it's fine.
Yeah, but the spines a lot of times are black. I have noticed that.
We're not trying to do a rainbow in this situation. I want to get a lot of like this neutrally colors.
Want to get the buggy.
The boogie?
You know, that's how you can tell the difference between a northerner and a southerner.
A cart or a buggy?
Yeah, southerners call them buggies and northerners call them shopping carts.
Well, okay. Just gonna do that. You never know what kind of books you're gonna uncover. There's so many hidden gems. I love putting books in houses because it encourages people to read books that you may have never thought to pick up before.
Ooh.
I mean, there's a wide array of things, and you never know what you're gonna get. That's bad luck. No, it's not an umbrella. Okay, I think we've maxed out. This is very heavy.
You can do it.
This was a very successful shopping day. We had so much fun, and now I'm just excited to get everything to the house. And we can't get it there soon enough because we only have a couple days left. It is down to the wire. We have 2 days before we need to give the Gambles their house back, and as usual, we are scrambling to the finish. There are people everywhere.
All right. I think it should be a straight shot. Yeah, it is.
A dozen officers. Yeah, this is.
Carpenters in the kitchen, there's movers. I can barely find room to move inside of this house. Lower. I mean, what does it even look like there?
Cute.
It's starting to really come together, and it's probably one of my favorite homes that we've done.
Wouldn't it be fun to go back to 1897 and tap the man on the shoulder who built that house and let him walk in the front door?
Yeah, I think probably he would be very disappointed that his wall's gone.
He'd say,
That's for sure.
I never liked that wall. They made me put that thing in there.
How are you guys? Great. How about you guys?
Good. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm welcoming you to your house.
Awesome. Have it back now.
I feel very excited. I know there's a lot of color in this house, but Peter painted his exterior doors lilac, you know, and now we've just taken that color and spread it all throughout the house, and I think he's gonna be here for it. Hey, you guys ready?
Yeah?
Come in.
The floors match the front door.
I know.
They do?
Peter, your cabinets turned out beautiful.
They look so incredible. Wow. He did such a good job. What do you think about the tile?
I love the tile.
Yeah, that's a home run, that tile.
Yeah, and that just pulls that whole area together. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. And the floor.
Didn't they do such a good job?
Oh my
Very nice.
goodness. That's very cool.
Dad, what do you think of the bookshelves around the refrigerator?
Well, I've got to say, the bookcases pulled it all together. I mean, you absolutely, that took the curse off of it.
And honestly, the way that Peter built them so that they look like they've been here forever.
It looks like
Really
we could
made it.
open up a country store.
I'm sure you want to cook some hominy later today.
Don't know anything about hominy, Joe.
So cool, Peter. And Gray.
And Chelsea and Joe. The inspiration
came together.
that you guys came up for this whole thing was just perfect for this little house.
Opening that wall up allows the floor to pull us right through into the living room.
All right.
So let's go have a look, shall we?
The table is awesome. The fabric is amazing. I think it is amazing, Gray.
How about that light?
I hope you like it because I don't want to have to hang it again.
I do like it.
That was part of the fun of this project, is that it wasn't something that Peter would do normally.
No,
So
I
this
wount
is-
do that normally.
No,
for sure.
but it's amazing. Great. Those are some interesting couches.
We needed something kind of fun and unexpected, so it's awesome that we could utilize your main front door instead of this one to fit these in here, since the space is very tight. And honestly, it was a little confusing walking up those porch steps and just ignoring that first door anyway.
All the colors come together very nice, Gray. I really like them.
Aw.
So thank you for helping us do something different.
What you've done with the windows, I mean, they really give the space a pop.
They really add something.
I want to hear about the elephant.
You want to talk about the elephant in the room?
Yes, ma'am. That's pretty
Wow.
fabulous.
I just found it and it was so weird. And I can't resist weird things.
I love it.
Yeah, that's a keeper.
Okay, so I know that this is a lot of colors, so I'm really relieved to hear that you love it. While we're talking about color, shall we go to your primary bedroom?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's go.
Follow me.
Oh my gosh, the floors are amazing. I love that so much. Great job, Gray.
Do you like it?
I do. Oh my gosh, it's so
wanted
fabulous.
it to be like a folk arty kind of feel.
Uh-huh. Oh, it's great, Gray.
You know, this space finally got sorted out, and getting rid of the bathroom door that was there in the middle of the bed wall allowed this to be the bed wall. So the bathroom door got moved around there. Would you like to have a look at that?
I would.
Well, let's go do it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. It's fabulous. It's like beachy, right? That is very cool.
Isn't that fun? It goes, look at how well it goes with the floors and the walls. I'm obsessed with those floors.
It's very fabulous, Gray.
Oh,
Very fabulous.
I love it.
All I can say is that it's that crazy that it's cool.
And so this concludes our ground floor presentation. Here we go.
Come in.
After you.
Ah, it's fabulous. Oh my gosh. Do you like it? I do like it. Oh, look at that light. That is so cool. All the lights. Oh my god. So very cool. The floors are great. It's wonderful.
Ooh, all the furniture.
Came together really well.
That really looks good.
Yeah. Never would have come up with this one, but it is so very cool.
I'm really
Yeah.
glad you guys like it.
It does look nice.
We've seen every room in your house. We still have one little surprise for you downstairs.
All right. Sounds good.
This one has been a special project for me, obviously, because I get to work with one of my best friends, Peter, and to have my daughter along as well and have Mike come. It's just been a special treat for me.
Hello.
Howdy. I just want to say, holy cow, man, those cabinets.
Yeah.
I can't even believe how good those turned out.
Well, you saw it coming. We appreciate your involvement with that. And
Well, I actually learned more from you than I actually helped, so it was a lot of fun.
I got to tell you, getting hooked up with you guys, I was expecting it to be fun, but was more fun than I expected.
We really are very thankful for that.
Thank you.
So.
Thank you for trusting
Well,
us.
it's
So let
you we
us
had
do
to
it.
thank for this.
Yeah.
Because Tricia called me out the blue. Get to work with my best friend and his wife. That's
Yeah.
That's icing on the cake. So
Shucks. Are you gonna cry?
no,
Let's celebrate.
I could not be happier with the final outcome. Every nook and cranny of it has been turned to its best advantage. I'm very, very pleased, and I think they are too.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We hope you're happy to be home.
We are.
Thank you
guys.
guys.
Appreciate it.
You haven't claimed me.
Oh, very sorry.